Now you know what that means, G. A hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking scared that I might just up and retaliate. You ask me why should my heart be filled with hate? Motherfuck the past, talking about shit that's happening here today. I'm on my knees, oh Lord help me control this rage. I'm being teased like a beast locked within a cage. They're setting traps and almost kill me twice, you see. They won't feel safe till they got me hanging from a tree. I'm still running, but I got the Lord on my side. Pour a drink on the corner for my homies that have fought and died. Ain't nothing changed, I still live my life in fear. I ask you God, where do we go from here? From here?
Where do we go from here?
So where do we go?
Where do we go from here?
Where do we go?
Where do we go from here?
What's up, everybody? This T.O.G and Barillo.
What's happening?
What it do? What it do? We back for another week, man.
What's going on? Everybody all right?
Talk to me.
It's getting now. We done got into the new year. We done came into 2023. They say 23 is about me. That's what they're saying. Each person, you know what I'm saying? It's the year to 7. You add them up, you know what I'm saying?
Some people been on that before 2023.
Oh, it's yeah. I mean, ain't no doubt about it. You got to be about you at some point.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, it can be about you, but it can be about everybody else as a collective. You're doing everything that you can do to make your life better. The people around you that really care for you and around you, their life will be better with you.
Yeah.
Because you'll just see it different. Those who want to be part of everybody else, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, because a lot of times but look, you know what I'm saying, as you get older and grow and shit get to happening, you know what I'm saying? I mean, everything's different as you get older.
Yeah.
So a lot of things that I noticed as a young man that bothered me doesn't bother me now. So
I can dig that. So, bro, how was the week?
Like I told you, mine always be eventful, but it get better and better.
Yeah.
Last week, I didn't have a vehicle. This week, I got one.
Happy for you, bro.
Yeah,
Real
man.
talk, cause look, I understand that process.
Yeah, it take a minute, but it just being patient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't
Sometimes,
move the way you wanna
I
move.
mean,
Yeah.
but sometimes, I'm a firm believer that things happen to your life to make you better.
Okay.
Okay, so even though we were struggling with one car at that particular moment,
Mm-hmm.
it had us all using that one car, so we had to learn how to coordinate our situation to fit each other. So that caused us to communicate even more. That caused us to be more respectful of each other's time.
Mm-hmm.
It caused us to be more aware of what each person in this household day was going to be like because we had to share this vehicle.
Yeah.
So it brought us to a better position of really getting to know each other. Like I said, I had conversation with my son that I hadn't had since I've been home because we were in the car together so much.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when I look at it and I start moving in that space in mind, I mean, it happened for a good reason.
So basically, you had COVID with the car. Actually, because that's what COVID did. The things you were naming,
yeah.
You bring that together, and you got to spend more time.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just your attitude. You know what I'm saying? Because I could have looked at it, even with when COVID was going and people was, I still was working.
Yeah.
I still was going doing different things because of the job I had at the time. But
you see, a lot of people had to come together and be in that one space for
but you know
time.
You had to, and being in that spaces with a person, so a lot of times we look at it. People looked at it with me. It was like, man, I know you need this. I know you need that. I was straight. Shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm telling you, like COVID didn't suppose nothing for us on our end because we always been. If we had a bigger house, man, I'd be lost in that motherfucker. I get someone to get lost. Like just like real talk, I think in our family makeup, everybody get to themselves.
Mm-hmm.
Like we'll have that together, but we'll sit around each other, laugh, joke, talk, do whatever. But then how everybody that me time, like This person do watch that. This person on the phone. This person on the laptop. Everybody just get to themselves.
Mhm.
So,
I mean, you need that time.
yeah.
I believe you need that a long time or that time with
Mhm.
yourself. But I believe also that being put in a position where you have to be around each other more, and not just being around them. To me, it's more like we had to learn how to cooperate.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then that cooperation, it built a better bond. And if this was just a season for us to build a better bond, and now we didn't came through that little season right there. Now we going to the next.
You gotta do a lot of compromising.
Oh yeah, that's
And
life.
yeah, by your tone. Like me and my wife, like I say, I said this earlier. Me and my wife spend damn near 24/7 together.
Hmm.
So I can tell when she's tired of me or mad at me, and I think it's vice versa. A lot of times you have to bite the tongue, just talk to yourself like, okay, okay. When the motherfucker make you mad and be like,
Listen,
you can't say the wrong thing.
what? Yeah, cause I mean, everybody got their temperaments or whatever,
Yeah.
And I believe as a man, I learned how to not be as serious
Okay. Yeah.
with when that when my wife's temperaments show up.
Mhm.
I'd be more like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that was funny.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you
So
turn your head and be like,
yeah. I talked to my friend.
Okay. Yeah.
I got a friend I talked to,
I do it a lot.
Sweetback Jones.
So don't go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do it a
That
lot.
pimp nigga, he'll
Yeah.
come out, he'll say, nigga,
Mhm.
look, nigga, you see she tripping.
Yeah.
Don't even trip with her.
Yeah, just let
You know
her
what I'm
be.
saying? Just let her be. So I just move on.
Yeah. So my week. Well, first I want to congratulate my middle daughter. They cheering team. They won the cheering competition, right?
Okay.
So they came in first place in that, and they tied for the grand. Is it the grand, baby?
Grand champ.
The grand champ. They tied there for first place. So WJ Christian did their thing again. And I was looking at the other day. I said, damn, my middle girl is the champion. Damn near everything. That motherfucker play. I mean, she remind me of somebody. She championship.
I know, right?
But yeah, so I just want to congratulate WJ Christian on another one. How they be saying another one. So with that, Martin Luther King birthday. Celebrated that Monday. All that. So what else? What else we did? What else we did this week? Yeah, we even had our daughter over. She spent the night.
Yeah,
It's been a while. She spent the night Friday night. So that
yeah.
was
Me and her went to the thing. Yeah.
yeah. And then y'all say y'all had a great time. Like both of y'all, like y'all had fun out together.
We
It's been a minute so good seeing that. So good seeing
Yeah.
that.
Well, it just take time.
Yeah.
I mean, man, listen, one thing about this life, it don't come with no damn instructions.
Oh, you hear me?
You know what I'm saying? And I know I've made a lot of
Yeah.
mistakes in this life. You know what I'm saying? But at this juncture of my understanding of life, it's like water off a duck bag.
Mm-hmm.
Shit just happened. You deal with it. You move forward.
Yeah.
My biggest thing is just don't stop.
Yeah.
Don't stop. Just keep going. Cause the next day, I like that little girl, Glorilla. She said, I love tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? Love tomorrow.
Talk to my teeth.
Say, I don't give a damn about no credit score. I might be rich tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? I mean, my thing is tomorrow. You know what I'm saying?
Always melt
Man, one of the things that used to, one of my sayings when I was in prison, first one was the power of positive thinking.
Mm-hmm.
And positive thinking was a very powerful for me in that position to always be positive. And another one was you never know what happened in 24 hours. You know what I'm saying? What a difference a day make. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
What a difference a day make. Yesterday, or the day before yesterday, because yesterday I got the ride. The day before yesterday, I was trying to figure out what how I was gonna do this and this gonna do.
Later.
A day later,
Got the
exactly. So it's I mean, life is a whirlpool of different things, but if you catch the right
Yeah.
toe hole. And I just believe it's time for the toe hole to be caught. You know what I'm saying? I've been through shit, everybody, it's just your vibe. My thing is it's a wave of goodness coming through.
Mm-hmm.
This wave of thing coming through. But if you think you're not gonna have no mishaps in this,
Mm.
you're gonna have them.
So speaking of mishaps, so, I told you the problem we've been having every other day, something happened with the truck. Every other day, like, damn, what's going on? So the other day, I want to say, was it Monday? Yeah, Monday. Um, my window on the driver's side just suddenly stopped working. I let the window down halfway, and so when I went to park to let the window up, it don't go up. I'm like, what the hell? So I'm like, well, damn, we just got over something else the other day, and so I just like, you know what? Fuck it. So I went on in the store, came back. And so I called somebody, they said they won't come fix it, whatnot. So the next day, it wasn't fixed yet. So the next day, we out and about, and it rained the next morning.
Mm.
So I got to ride around. Rain hit me all in the face. My wife like, hey, let's go to the store and get some tape and all that. I'm like, fuck it, fuck it. I don't want none of this.
You're gonna deal with it.
I'm just dealing with it, right? And so we got that fixed, whatnot. And so I'm telling my oldest daughter about it this morning. So she's like, damn, Daddy, y'all always going to do something. She said, Daddy, did you pray? I said, no. She said, do you pray? I said, yeah, man, I pray all the time. So I just think it's that test of will. Do you keep that faith? And so I know what I'll tell them. So later on, when she give me a call, she said, Dad, my car overheated, and I'm gonna need to get the car towed to your house. I said, okay. So I said, okay, talk to your mom for me, I'll handle some business. So she talked to mom. I heard her mama say, well, why you just talking shit to us this morning about our car? So I looked back, I said, shit, did you pray? So I'm like, nah, that was funny. So yeah, man, it just you had to go through it, man.
I mean,
you had to go through it.
Yeah, I just, I got a different my thing is, man, I've been through so much.
Yeah.
That man, what else you gonna do?
That ain't shit, yo.
What else you gonna do? What else gonna happen?
Yeah.
I mean, I done seen it.
Mm-hmm.
And I just know that it's my time for something better to happen.
Yeah.
Even though I go through small skirmishes or whatever, you know what I'm saying? It's only to make me stronger and build that confidence and that resilience that I'm gonna need as time go on.
Mm-hmm.
And as I move forward on that, I mean, take off that sweater.
My mama hot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's hot though, because I'm talking about around the neck.
Oh, y'all hot.
It's like,
oh.
Hey, look, like, look, you remember we talking last week, like life and grabbing by the collar. I thought life ain't grabbing me. You sure about to stretch out? Hey,
I don't feel hot.
I up my game, bro.
Oh,
I up my game.
what the?
I always ran about, man, that Walmart, I ain't been back to Walmart in a minute. I'm at Publix. Stop playing. Stop playing. Shout out to Publix. Bug ain't never raggedy. Shout out.
Oh, Publix be out there bidding.
Man, I'm telling you, I walk in Publix with my chest out. My head high, feeling good. I'm strutting. Like they call me King Beef. I'm strutting. But man, I'm telling you, man, this dude in Publix high. They're higher. And so
But food high, period now.
But I'm saying they're a little more expensive than
I mean, eggs, man.
Oh yeah, eggs and Publix like $8.
$8?
Yeah.
I mean,
Them organic.
No, I'm talking about Publix eggs, the 18.
The 18 count.
What? Look, stop playing.
I know that it was
Publix for real with it, with the price wise. Now you get better quality, more variety. Yeah. And it's not as blowed out. Every time, well, I ain't gonna say all Walmarts, but the hood Walmarts, oh, them bitches unconscious. I mean, they like on life support. What the fuck is this? Like,
but they like that when they make the type of money they make.
Dude, but I'm telling you, I heard one manager say, in our communities, in the black community, they don't get the same shipments.
Oh no.
You know what I'm saying? So they come short-handed. They can't put out what what the other one's putting out. 'Cause they get, but why?
I mean, this demographic, you got to go through. I mean, one thing about what word I want to use, not being about going through a system that always treated you different.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't mean it's embedded in the system.
Gotcha.
It's
structured that way.
It's structured that way.
Yeah.
I mean, and then because remember Roebuck and all that was not always our neighborhood.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then I look at things as how our neighborhoods that were not neighborhood was when we got there,
Mhm.
and to where they went to
What they at now?
and now. But
But
see, my thing is, did we do that, or did they stop taking care of what they were supposed to be taking care
Man,
of?
I think it's a
nothing like that.
it's a mixture. Yeah, it is. And it's sad, and I don't want to make it sound, but everywhere we go, we leave it a shit storm, man.
I mean, but is it us that leave it there? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm saying like this: wear and tear,
Okay.
first
Yeah.
and foremost, then not taking care of things, now not putting,
Not giving you the proper stuff.
not giving, not just the people, but giving the stores, the management, budgets. This shouldn't be a problem at a Walmart.
I'm telling you, it didn't look nothing like that back in 2000.
Right. So this shouldn't be a problem. So what about the management? What they're doing?
Yeah.
Who's actually managing the store? See, a lot of times you can look at things just like a house. If a house is in disarray, that means the people who own the house probably in disarray.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm talking. You go up in these communities because I've been up in communities where we saw it back when it was just say predominant white. We just say predominant white. And so when we started moving in, it just
But what moved out when we moved in? Okay.
shit, they moved out.
Okay, so then what about the working components of the community? What did they do?
Move out.
You know what I'm saying? So now you take and you go and you move out of a house or you move into a house and somebody paying the bills, somebody taking care of the trash, somebody doing all this, and you come there just to live.
Mm-hmm.
And then all of a sudden people start vacating those major components of the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
And then now you got to come in and try to figure out how you're going to get it done. Then you don't have the resources coming into that neighborhood like it used to come in.
Okay.
See, when you have an abundance of money, you can make these different decisions to do that. But when you trying to rob Peter to pay Paul, or you don't care, you know what I'm saying? So now you got managers in certain of these spots that'll break their neck to help. Then you got managers in certain of these spots that be like, get it yourself. So why did we get to these folks? Who hiring these folks?
Okay, so you talking about far as the stores. I was going more when I see neighborhoods. And I'm looking at the neighborhoods once we get in there. And after a period of time, just say within a 10-year span. Once we get in the neighborhoods, man, it's a totally different look.
But are we getting the money in the same money that everybody else would get?
No, what I'm saying, if you move into a house, that's up to you to take care of the house. But I mean, you got the house. That's your job. Because you go to work, you got your house, you pay for it. You take care of the yard, you take care of majority of the time I see us, we like Fred Sanford, bunch of cars, junk cars piled up in there. You can tell, I mean, you can honestly see, okay, I can damn near point it out like, damn, that's us. And you pull up in, like I pay attention to that. Like when I pull up in our neighborhood, I'm like, damn, I just left all the other neighborhoods and they don't look like that. And I be like, majority of the time it's predominantly white. You got some blacks living there. But I know they're gonna see about theirs. Don't get me wrong. But I'm just saying, it's just when we pull up and out, you trash all over there. And this stuff we do. This ain't stuff.
Now I'm gonna tell you about me. When I first got into a house, it was difficult for me because I had never been in a house before. So learning how to deal with a house, learning what the house needs, being on top of a house, and then a lot of times, people in our neighborhood had to work so hard. Yeah. That's the same reason our schools go through what they go through. Same reason our kids go through. because we can't just sit around and say, okay, I'm gonna be a housewife or I'm gonna be a house husband while this one person go work and I'm gonna take care of all these things that need to care. I'm gonna manage the house, I'm gonna do everything else because it's somebody that had to really manage the yard, the house, or whatever, and be on top of that. That's a full-time job.
It is.
Okay, so now we get into places, especially if we have never had a house, and we get down, we want to be in the house, or whatever, but we got to take care of these things that's around the house. We don't have we know how to fix a junk car, because we know dudes that fix on cars or whatever. Who we know fix fences? We got to find them. Who we know do plumbing? We got to find plumbers. We got to find different people, and then not to mention that. Like you complain about the garbage all the time. I mean, these other neighborhoods don't complain about no garbage.
Because it's not happening.
Exactly. So why is it not happening? And why is it happening here?
But I'm just saying, it happens in our community.
But why? And that has nothing to do with it.
Even we were talking about this the other day. Go check our streets out in our community.
Exactly.
Oh, they horrible.
And it's like, but here,
Horrible.
I'm gonna give you a prime example. And I showed Tony this. We was over in Charlottesville the other day. And I showed Tony 2 potholes by the Waffle House, right off
Right the freeway.
Yeah. I said they got
Taco Bell, Waffle House, that street right there.
Yeah.
I said, look at them 2 big
Cracker Barrel.
potholes. Then I say, look at them 2 big potholes. Shit, the next day or 2 days later, we came back and they had that shit patched up, smooth out.
Yeah. And then we went by today, busted up.
Nah, it was busted up, but I'm gonna check back in a day or 2 and I'll see. But I noticed in our community,
yeah,
man, if they fix it, it's gonna be patchwork, bumpy patchwork, tap your car bumpy patchwork.
Like a speed bump.
Yep.
I'm like, dude, y'all kidding? Look,
Especially by Eastern,
that road they done tore up.
by Don Hawkins.
Man,
right
that's
there by
some
Eastern.
fucking shit storm.
They had the little metal
They had the
plates,
metal plates.
down. Mainly they're watching saw how long they set it down. And I was like,
Shit,
dog, we need
bye.
to record them. Take a picture, or we need to go live. Every time we pass, I said, "Baby, I need to get out and go live," because they don't make no sense. But today, it's blocked off that street, so we're gonna.
But remind you, they started this for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
they're not finna go that long in these white neighborhoods
because they got these neighborhoods
they have people that.
But then they have resources.
Business.
But you got to believe me, they on that phone saying, "Hey, we got a pothole." Our neighborhoods be so busy trying to take care of their business. And I ain't saying everybody.
Yeah.
No, you got some people that don't do nothing, but the people that care like y'all care in our neighborhood, they ain't got time to be sitting there watching potholes and see if they gonna come fix
it. Lawson. Back corner cover.
Yeah.
That whole road is going down. Look, they call themselves being smart. They fixed all the way down to the fire station.
They fixed in the house where they built the home.
Where they built that new house.
But you paying that fire station.
Yeah.
Bumpity bump.
Going back towards
79.
Yeah, that don't matter.
And they've been like that. Man, Tony been over there for 23 years.
Yeah.
So we know it's been longer.
Yeah.
And it don't make no sense, man. It
just, I mean, but you got the calls ain't coming in.
Tim,
you got to complain.
You know what?
If you gonna complain,
I don't think nobody.
You know what? I don't feel I beg the difference, man. You ain't gonna tell my 20-something years ain't nobody complaining on Lawson Road.
I mean, have y'all complained after 20-something years?
We just want to go there.
Have y'all complained? I'm just asking a question.
Yeah, we complained, but no, I haven't called in.
Okay, so you see, just as well as you can, we sitting here complaining about it now. Are you calling the people that can actually do something and keeping record of it? You better get like kind of right now. Who I'm talking to? I mean, if you start, listen, everybody. If you start making these complaints in our neighborhood, and you calling these people, you stay on top of it. You know, you tearing up your cars.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, we you know what I'm saying. So calling people and complaining about it.
But who you call?
You call it what is it? Public safety. You call it the street repair.
Motherfuckers ride them strips every damn day.
But call them.
But I'm
put in work order.
I'm telling you, we got top-notch names live over in the community. You even tell me they ain't saying that. You got Emory Anthony stay over that way. You got Oliver Robson stay over that way. You got big-time names live over there.
But are they there riding them streets all the time?
Shit, they houses there. They gotta come here.
How often do they ride them roads?
They houses. They gotta come every day.
I can't see them going out the other way, going past the graves, y'all.
I'm telling you.
They gonna cut back the cover way.
They have to come that way. I see them at the stores. They come that way. So I'm just saying, It's terrible.
I keep telling them I'm gonna get out and I'm gonna record. I ain't gonna be the street
And
lady.
then all that
I'm
here,
gonna be
they're
the
gonna
street
they gonna
lady.
give money. They're gonna give money for the roads. Yeah, not ours. Like they be like it's because I'm out here every day, all day, and I see and I pay attention. I pay like we ride over in the good neighborhoods. You be like shit.
We ride over here every Wednesday.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all road ain't
Yeah.
buzzing.
I
So
mean,
y'all
If it
must
was,
have-
they fit Pleasant Grove.
y'all probably have some residents that really participate in their neighborhood
I mean, I do.
association.
I do. I go to city council meetings. I go. You know what I'm saying? If there's something going on, we got people that gonna call and they're gonna get a complaint. If the trash is on the road,
Mhm.
somebody gonna be called.
And that's one thing I never see. Like even over here, I've never seen where you got piles of trash or just trash. Like it's like black and white, man. It's night and day when in these neighborhoods.
You don't
And
roll
you can
over
see
by
the
our
you can see the
house.
discrepancies.
You
I mean,
see
but that doesn't mean it had to be like that.
it. No, it
I
don't.
know that.
I mean, so you know, I mean,
I think if they start finding people,
if they
then
just,
people make sure around their houses are kept up like I supposed to.
Yeah.
Fine 'em. Whoever own that lot, if they ain't got it taken care of,
I mean,
fine
do y'all
them.
have a neighborhood association?
Yeah.
Tim, I don't know. I don't participate.
Trying to get out of there.
Say what now?
Trying to get out of there.
But you still there. So if
Yeah,
you have a neighborhood association, get involved. And I tell you this all the
I'm
time,
gonna be like Uncle Ruck or something.
all the time.
So I tell you,
Even in neighborhoods that I'm not from and don't live in, if something wrong, I'm gonna complain about it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say something about it because this is not just me.
I know it ain't
This
just
is
us.
just
It's
different
gotta be other people.
neighborhoods all throughout the city that considered to be black neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying?
Even out like over there by it's that Zion City
Mhm.
by the airport. That road is
And that
horrible.
road, yeah.
By the
Yeah,
flight
I know,
museum,
yeah. Shit, man. The
horrible.
whole damn east side horrible.
Cause I rode
Shit.
that road coming home today. It's
You even
awful.
tell me these cars ain't front end of the line. Everybody need a goddamn front end line.
it's terrible.
And tires. Shit.
Your tire front end linemen, these roads are terrible, dude.
Then they have big potholes.
I'm talking about damn near you can get lost in them potholes. It be potholes like that.
It don't make sense.
Now when they have city council meetings at downtown,
Mhm.
I go there and tell them,
Mm.
I'll find your city council and call. They got millions of dollars within their budget right
Yeah.
now to do something.
I thought they had got somebody to fix this
They
shit.
did
You
it one
got
time.
you got to talk to them. You got to make yourself known.
Hey, shit, nigga, y'all got the money to fix. Like you got the money for the road.
But you got to realize it's
Didn't they have
politics too.
posts
Yeah.
that they'll finna start fixing the street?
Politics as usual. That's what
I
Jay-Z
mean,
told us.
it's politics, man.
Politics as usual.
I mean, you either play the game or you sit back and watch the game. It's one or the other.
Yeah.
Cause them streets are terrible.
You know what I'm saying? You either
They
play or you watch.
I'm just LeBron, I'm gonna go to Miami. Go with me ship somewhere else.
You still gonna have to deal with something.
Politics.
No matter where you go, you're gonna have to deal with something.
See LeBron with the Miami. I'm
Look.
taking my talents. I'm taking my talents somewhere else.
Move and get involved in somebody else. neighborhood.
Look, you got to worry about them. They got look. All you gotta do is sit back and be like, yeah.
Nah, I
Yeah.
promise you it ain't gonna be like that.
Man, look. Move over there and West Haven and all that. They already got it set in.
That's they complaining now about flood.
Oh
It might be
yeah.
flood. It might be
Okay,
flood.
so
flood
but they're
ain't got nothing to do
but,
with.
yes, man, but they're complaining. Flood water tear the road up. Well,
I know,
anything else.
but what I'm saying, flooding is a natural disaster type. That's something people can't control.
Yes,
Right,
they can. If
but it's
you
something
do
they
that.
gotta do.
I know,
by
but
that
the
bowling
Sewer,
alley.
the drainage, you got to do that.
Yeah.
I know why.
Okay, so they complain about how they gonna get the drainage going. I mean, everybody got their thing, but you got to get
Over there
involved.
by Appalachian, it's still flood.
It's still flooding
over
over
there.
I should flood y'all babies. It's still flood. Politics is usual.
Where you used to work up on that bridge.
Oh, yeah.
Going to 31.
Right off 31st. Yeah.
It's flooded.
Shit, they be having
They just block it off.
closed road. Don't come. Yo,
I mean,
politics
come
as
on,
usual.
fix it.
Yeah.
The roads really need to be dealt with. They really need to.
Yeah, we be got there fixing the freeway, getting ready for the Olympics. I be like, nigga, we roll for the Olympics.
But you know, it just to me, it's just all about getting involved, saying and making your voice heard. Don't sit back and complain about it if you're not gonna say nothing. You're not gonna do nothing. Complaining to people who each other don't get nothing done. Call your city councilman. See what I'm learning now. You know, because I'm still in the learning phase.
Right.
That we don't understand local politics. We don't understand how local politics work. And we don't understand who our politicians are and what their jobs are. See, what y'all talking about has nothing to do with the community. It has everything to do with the job of being a city councilman and the districts they have.
So whoever the districts are the ones that's supposed
That's
to
who you got to
contact.
talk to because everything you're talking about, the roads, the garbage, and all this stuff here. Now, people houses, if you change the roads and pick the garbage up straight, and you start picking up around it, people will start changing around the way they live. And you just take one person, say, I'm gonna clean up this, do my house, get it straight, and keep it straight. Then your neighbor look, well, damn, let me clean this up and keep it straight. Or you start doing an ordinance around your neighborhood. That's when you get into the neighborhood association meeting. You know, it's got some neighborhoods that you can't have nothing in your driveway.
Exactly.
And the neighborhood association, look, you need to do that. I mean, it's up to people to take care of their neighborhood.
Yeah.
If people don't live in even if you live there and you got money, you politics, whatever, but it don't bother you because you going here, going there, and you rather be here. You got to get in that envelope and say, okay, look, this ain't gonna get it. We need to change how we living right here. Who all agree with this? Who all think we need to pick up and spruce up and see who agree with you? And you start building from there. When I came out, I'm complaining every day about everything. You know what I'm saying? Because I see the bullshit.
Yeah.
When I got out of prison, I'm looking at this shit. I'm like, man,
See
what?
the discretion.
It's the same damn thing I left. Ain't nobody getting nothing done. Ain't nobody having nothing. Everybody walking around or hang around, happy they doing this. Oh, I'm the this and I'm the that. And we doing this. And y'all doing all this stuff somewhere else, but your neighborhood look like shit.
Yeah.
But you going everywhere else talking to everybody. You talking to Master P, you talking to these folks, you talking to those folks, smiling in their face. But you got neighborhoods out here on life support. And the first thing you do is, oh, I'm city councilman such and such. I'm this and that. I'm just.
You don't see him until down the vote.
I mean, what are you doing?
Shake your hand, hey, man.
I ain't how many now Councilman Tate. I know. I see her out doing her thing. But all these other councilmen, I ain't looking for them, but I know what she do.
I hate they moved my homegirl, man. My homegirl moved up. Miss Sheila. Yeah, LaShonda. Yeah. She was good.
Yeah, call her. She know who to talk to. Just talk to her. Hey, who do I talk to about this and that?
Yeah.
Boom, 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 boom. And then make your complaint known.
Yeah.
And then mark it down, write it. I talked to such and such this time. They said they're gonna do this and this and that. And wait on it. And then when they come out here for the election, talking about I want to do well, motherfucker, I call you on December 12th, 2022 to get this done. And it's January 2027, and you still ain't got it done. But you want to vote. Man, listen, if we don't start holding these people accountable, and once you hold your city councilman and the local government accountable, then you start going to the neighborhood. Hey, look, this is what we doing here. You start putting up them flyers. Hey, yard ordinance. You know, everybody yard need to be cleaned up. No trash around. You know, you start and who gonna buck that in your neighborhood? What somebody say, I want to keep my trash in my yard. Like, come on now.
You know, put that cash out.
Say I'm no chickens.
Cash out.
No roosters stopping in the middle of the street looking at you crazy.
Yeah, we live in Mexico. You rising in Mexico.
I mean, yes, yeah. But, you know, it's just growth, you know, and understanding it. I mean, because if you think about it, I'm going to say at least 10, 20 years ago, I'm going to put it on 20. 20 years ago, we were the young adults. We had people that was over us doing things within the city.
Yeah.
We didn't know nothing about the city. We just was living here. Okay? So now we're those people that didn't tell us nothing. And you got 20 and 30-year-old now that trying to figure out what's going on. We got to open and pave these ways because they got good ideas. But if we don't help them make it happen,
Mhm.
then we just sitting waiting for somebody to do something. I can't wait on nobody to give me nothing. Make it yourself. That's how I look at it. And if don't nobody else take care of their yard, I'm gonna take care of mine. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna get out there and cut my grass. I'm gonna get out there and put the garbage out. I'm gonna do the things I can do when I can, but working.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. I'm guilty of yard action, man. I used to, you know, they used to USTA. I used to get out and cut the grass when I was younger. Um, shit, man, I'd rather pay somebody to cut that shit.
I mean, that's still handling your business because you
Yeah.
got to make the money to pay somebody to do it, but you helping somebody else at the
But
same
now,
time.
but now I'm gonna tell you, I'm a firm believer. I do not believe in raking them leaves every other week. Like for me, like me, I'm a thinker, so I'll be like, if I rake these damn leaves this week and them leaves fall back on that ground tomorrow, I'm hot. Cause I know how long, and you know we were young, we rake
Yeah,
leaves.
get a blower.
Yeah.
I mean, I got 2 blowers.
Yeah.
Like all these leaves, I go in there and blow them off. Once I blow the big wave of them off, I let some more drop. Then all it is work around the house.
Yeah.
I got doors I gotta fix. I got garages I gotta get together.
Yeah.
I got cars I gotta fix. I mean, it's so many things I got to do, but I go to work 40 hours a week.
Say nigga ain't got time.
And then when I get off work, shit, I'm
Dog
tired.
time.
Yeah, so you know, I had to budget in that time
Mm-hmm.
to take care. Like this Sunday is gonna be a day. If it don't rain, I'm gonna get out in the yard.
Mm-hmm.
I just budget my time on how I'm gonna have to do this, but I had to learn this.
Yeah.
Cause I wasn't with none of this. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't with, I was with paying people to do things too. But now I ain't got time to pay nobody. I gotta pay me.
Mm-hmm.
So getting out and do a little work.
You like, I mean, you don't mind though. You're rather, cause you be more like, I want, baby, we can do it.
Yeah.
And I be like, shit, shit,
We ain't gotta pay nobody.
you know.
That's fine.
And those
It
times,
represents you.
Yeah, I'll be understanding. You be speaking
but
French a
see,
lot.
the thing is, those times that you need to ride with her.
Yeah. No,
See,
she just speak French. So I
But
understand
no, bro. At those times when your wife say, "Hey, let's do it," do you get up and say, "Hey, I'm gonna work with her," cause she got an idea. She want to do nothing.
Don't do it no more. But I use.
Yeah, but I'm just saying you have other ideas.
Yeah.
This ain't this
Oh,
one
yeah.
idea.
Oh yeah.
You know, like getting this car. This car wasn't none of my idea. Tyra did the whole thing.
I mean, I'm more of this. If you got an idea, lead the idea. Lead the idea.
I mean, I ain't. Yeah, but the thing is, it's a partnership.
No, I'm
If
just
something-
saying.
I get it, I
You
get
gotta
it.
lead it. I'm a join,
I
but you
get
gotta
it.
lead it.
I mean, I get it, but that ain't how I do it. How I do it is if she has an idea and she might not have everything that she know what to do, I don't put in that position. Once I see the idea, I add to it. Now, if she don't need that part of me, I don't use it. Okay, you don't want me to do that. Okay, but I can do this to help with that idea.
So if she got the idea, you start the idea.
She got the idea,
Okay.
and I got a way to help with the idea.
Yeah,
I start on my portion of the
Yeah,
idea.
I get that. I'm
You know what I'm
help,
saying?
but I mean,
No, I help.
nigga,
I'm
the idea.
gonna-
Start the idea.
I'm gonna lead the idea on my portion. She
Mhm.
she has a thing that she does, and she does well.
Mhm.
And I have things I do and I do well. And the idea encompasses both of us. So when the idea is brought to mind, it's not just her saying, okay, you go do this, you go do this, you go do this. I agree with the idea. And when I agree with the idea, I do the part that'll help this idea come to fruition. I don't go say, well, hey, you lead it since you got it. You lead, you come up with everything. I don't do that. I let her come up with the ideas that she got, and I help her with them. I work with her. I work with the other motherfuckers. I can't work with the folks that I sleep with. Yeah, I gotta work with her. I gotta open the doors. I gotta make sure things happen. And then sometimes I move too fast, and I say, oh, I don't want to do it like that, and I stop because I'm not looking for you to give me. I'm not looking for you to pour this idea in my brain. Once I get the concept of what you're talking about, I'm gonna start doing things to help that concept come to fruition. Period.
Mm. Mm.
I'm constantly working. I'm constantly dealing with that. I don't never stop working. You know what I'm saying? Because you got to get there.
I know.
I mean, if you want something,
see, the idea, hey, I gotta go do. I ain't trying to do everything, baby. Can't do everything.
yeah, well, you know me. I'm like shit. I ain't got nothing, so I got to go with it.
Yeah.
I came out with nothing.
Mm.
Nothing. So when I got ideas, I'm finna get there.
I used to have nothing.
Yeah, so
Now
I gotta
got
come
a
out here
whole
and handle
lot
my
of
business.
everything.
I ain't got all. I wish I did, but I'm just saying, when we work together,
Yeah.
and I do my part, whether she running it or whether I'm running it, we help each other get this thing happen. Cause she ran this whole complex. But the thing I did was I brought my people in that I've already been working for.
Mm-hmm.
She had the idea. She said, "Okay, let's do this, and that." I said, "Well, look, let me talk to my people, and then let you talk to her." And I put her on like she now she know the people,
Mm-hmm.
so she can conversate with them. So when she conversate with them and got the idea of what she wanted, boom, 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 I took what I already knew about them and handled that part, and she handled her part. And that teamwork to me,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? That's just how I see it, and that's how we do everything we do through teamwork. Is she gonna do everything now? But I'm not gonna do everything either. We're gonna work together. That's just teamwork.
Teamwork.
Two is better than one, any way you look for it.
Mm-hmm.
Two minds sitting up, coming up with an idea, saying let's do this is the best thing that you come up with, or more. You know what I'm saying? Unity is the key. That's what's wrong with the neighborhood. We got to get unity back into the neighborhood. But we don't even have unity in the family sometimes.
Yeah, I was just gonna say it's gonna be hard neighborhood and the family can't never get together. Man, I actually look. So I ain't gonna say no names. I ain't gonna put it out. I had a family member walk past me the other day, like I was a stranger. So I ain't gonna say what side of the family was on. You'll never know. But I had a family member walk past me like I was a stranger. So that's
I mean, and you know what I'm saying? They them. Let them go.
Yeah.
Man, one of the biggest things I've gathered in these past few years is that if you're looking for help, you're not gonna get it.
Mm-hmm.
Do it yourself. Get your hand in that dirt. Go in, and people gonna look at you crazy.
You know what was crazy? I wasn't even mad or upset about it. I was like, okay. I gotta laugh at it. Like it was funny.
I mean, I don't, I just,
like, okay.
I done got out of that family mode. I done got
Yeah.
out of that to the
Yeah,
point where
I gotta
family
walk.
don't really mean.
Like it used to, like
I mean,
it don't
because
hold the same.
family's not blood all the time.
You know how a dollar used to be big when you were younger? Like if you had a dollar when you were young, you like, damn, I got a dollar.
Yeah.
Like that dollar don't hold that same, when you get older, that dollar don't hold that same value. Like, damn, okay, I got a dollar.
I mean, but that dollar show want to hold that value. So when it don't hold that value, you recognize it don't hold that value, but in that dollar mind, it still hold that value.
Yeah.
But see, once you get old and understand what life is,
Yeah.
you ain't got to keep putting up with certain things. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
My thing I've learned, man, is that family is not always blood. You build family. And once you build a family and y'all can work together, you can achieve anything you want to achieve.
Yeah.
But a lot of people so caught up in
that name,
the family, the
it's
blood,
the
the blood.
But the blood just mean you related.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. It ain't even about no name.
Yeah.
Because the only name that really move thing is Yahshua.
Yeah.
Yahweh.
Mm-hmm.
Bill, Bob, John, Catherine, they don't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? When you talking about moving something, you got to deal with the names that actually mean something, that actually do something. These people are fake.
Yeah.
They want to be. You know what I'm saying?
You know how I did family, bro. So what I did, I started a couple of years ago. I started sectioning. So what I did, I took the names off. You know how we be like mama, dad, brother, sister, uncle, auntie. I took those titles off, and I just started putting line them up as people. Are they good people to me? Or am I good? Are we good together? You know what I'm saying? So we like if that person treat me bad or treat me and my family bad, I just put them over here. And I put the bad people over here, and I put the good people over here. And I just took the titles off of them. And I just stopped looking at it as, because a lot of times we get caught up in the title and be like, we'll be like, well, okay, that's mama. Mama treats you like shit all the time. Like, well, that's mama. You just accept it because of the title. So whenever like, well, mama treat me like shit all the time. So mama over here, right? So I just started taking titles off and just started, are they good people? Do they treat? Are they nice people? Do they have a good heart? Do we mix well?
Well, yeah, I get it, but I don't.
Yeah.
The way I look at it is like it don't matter what they damn title is. I'm take care of Tim.
Yeah.
And the ones that love Tim. See, I live by the love. Okay, I recognize love through what it does.
Gotcha.
Okay,
Mhm.
so love is an action word to me,
Mhm.
and when people love you, they show this
Sure.
in many ways.
Yeah.
Okay, so when I ain't got to put you in this category, when you show me you don't love me, I just move on because it's nowhere else for me to go but away from you because I'm not looking to please or satisfy or make some type of bond with you. I'm looking to take care of me.
Mhm.
So when I put everything on me, it don't matter about everybody else. Now, if we can work together, because I used to say all the time when I was on the street, a man, only thing a man can do with me is we can make money. If we can come together with an idea, build it, but everybody got to tote their own horse. Everybody got to take care of their own
Carry
budget,
that
man.
cross, baby. You got a cross, brother. You got to carry that.
So
buddy.
why would I be looking for mama, sister, auntie to help me when I got to carry this myself? I'm not really thinking about what they're doing. It doesn't matter.
Mhm.
See, and I guess being gone for so long, it got to the point where how can I be sitting up there wondering what y'all doing? And I'm way here.
Yeah.
I can't worry about if y'all gonna send me this. I gotta take care of what's right in front of me right now.
Yeah.
So I brought that out here. What they give you? Nothing. Who they gave you anything? Nothing.
Mhm.
And then the thing that they might think they have gave you or gave me, it didn't amount to anything because I got a life on it.
Mhm.
So people think they can, oh, I helped you do this or I gave you. Yeah, one day. I live every day.
Exactly.
So if I sit around here with you and I'm living every day and I wait on you to be what I want you to be for me, then I'm bullshitting myself. I ain't finna sit up here and wait on you to be this person or here go this title like you said.
Yeah.
Here go dad, here go uncle. He's supposed to do this, he's supposed to do that. Where the book at? Who said that's what they're supposed to do?
Yeah.
You got uncles and dads that molest their children.
Mm.
So why would I look at you to be anything but who you are?
Yeah.
What I do is go get mine.
Mm.
And then I don't sweat them. Oh, and the only time that people really sweat you, now my family not like that. They do what they want. But the only time people really sweat you is when they see you moving away. They see you going out of that comfort zone that they got you in.
Mm.
They got you in a spot. If I can keep him right here, if I can keep her right here, wanting to be part of this, then I can got them hold you right here. And when I don't do nothing, you sitting up here moping and saying, boom, 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 they ain't did this, my family did. I went through that phase.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they ain't doing anything. But I'm down here in the penitentiary.
Yeah.
Man, I remember one time I'll never forget. Mama told me she had sent me some money. And man, listen, I promise you, I waited 3 months. And I called Mama, I thought you sent me. Baby, I sent it. Man, I thought you sent it. I just finally I said, okay, whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I ain't finna trip because I can't keep calling home. She say she sent it. I gotta trust that. Boom, leave it alone. The money finally came, but this shit done went to Tacoma, Washington. It done went all to the mail and took
around the world.
it done took, and that to me was God showing me, saying, look, trust me.
Okay.
Because during that whole time that money wasn't there, you were all right.
You still made it.
You were all right.
Gotcha.
You still got what you was looking for. I made sure you was all right.
Mm-hmm.
So you don't have to depend on these people. I will send what you need to you.
Gotcha.
I will make it happen for you.
Mm-hmm.
So to sit up and say, this person, Connie, Tanya, Tracy, Ted, anybody can do something for me, it's a lot because they only do it by the grace of God.
Mm-hmm.
So if God not putting their heart, then guess what? You don't need them. Somebody else will do it.
Mm-hmm.
Family, I don't go into that family thing because I see family would do what they want to do, and if they can hold you hostage right there, and the only time they get upset is when you start moving away from that.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me bring Linda back in here. Let me sit him back down here.
Yeah.
Let me make him wait on us some more, so he won't go get his blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So he won't go get what he been looking for, what I got for him. God got something for you, but he ain't gonna just lay it in your lap.
You gotta go get it.
But them girls, Mary said, go get it.
Go get your blessings.
I'm gonna get it.
That's my wife's favorite song, though, baby.
Go get it.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting back waiting for somebody to throw you a bone, or oh, I can't believe they did this to me. Man, if I did, I'd still be sitting in penitentiary right now. I promise you.
Yeah.
And I seen plenty of dudes sitting there waiting on their folks.
You know what? You draw that picture up good.
I'm just
You
saying,
got a good picture on that.
I'm not gonna do that.
Mm-hmm.
Because I have things that need to be done for my folks, for the people I love.
Yeah.
So am I gonna be the same type family to them as the ones doing to me? So I'm gonna put them on hold to satisfy these. But man, get out of here. Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here.
Get the fuck out of here. No,
Yeah.
no, I don't need y'all.
Yeah.
And anytime y'all start bringing me back to the point where you want, well, I can't believe it. No, I know you can't because I'm gone.
Mm-hmm.
So I just do what I got to do.
Yeah.
And guess what? That shit worked, man.
Yeah.
It worked for me. No, everybody got their own way of dealing with, I'm a real spiritual dude. So when I deal with the spirit
Mm-hmm.
and the truth, I first have to understand that this is my life. This is my life. Nobody's gonna do nothing for Tim if Tim don't do nothing for Tim.
Mm-hmm.
Man, they sit down there. I'm telling you now.
That's good. I mean, that's good shit, bro.
We just gotta keep moving.
So look, moving on to, did you hear about the basketball player down in Tuscaloosa that killed the girl from Birmingham?
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
I mean, you really don't,
allegedly.
Well,
He didn't.
Yeah, he
They're
actually
not
said,
saying he killed him.
mean,
They said
he gave the gun.
he gave the gun to the dude.
okay, so the thing is,
It's sad.
it's because
It's three
What-
families.
why is the gun now?
Right.
What is so terrible that you had to go get the gun? What did they do? See, we run to pistols and all that too fast.
Yeah, too quick.
Too fast. You know what I'm saying? I mean, ain't no talking, ain't no conflict resolution, ain't no let's see how can we come to a compromise? I like this girl, but she don't like me, so I'm gonna do something to her. Well, I don't know what happened to that. I'm just saying they're using this scenario. When do we decide that we're gonna be better people? We don't have to do that.
There's so many females. If we going off what was said, that they try to holler at the girl and the girl turn them down. Okay. Like, dude, next.
Yeah. We had a thing back in the day. Dude told me, say, man, females like picking up a handful of rocks.
Real talk.
You throw them in there, you bound to catch one. Talk to all of them. Next. What's next? I'm not gonna, man, no.
I mean, I see these young cats, man. They up in the grocery store with pistols. I mean, what they showing them. They hanging all out there. I mean, can y'all remember when we were young? Did you see guns in grocery stores?
No.
I can't remember.
Well, yeah, I did. You know what I'm saying?
You saw it on the regular? I mean,
because I carried one on the regular.
I'm talking about we were young. I'm talking about we was young.
Talking about
All of
teenagers.
us, let's say young.
young.
Like you young going to the grocery store. We'll say 10, 12,
Nah,
14.
not at that
Hey,
age.
you imagine going to the grocery store, you see nigga walking around, pistols just hanging all off the hips. I mean, that shit was a rarity. You saw a nigga with a gun. But hell, I go to the grocery store now, and when I see it, I kind of bag up and be like, I don't want to go in. I just kind of, I ain't gonna go in now. Because it's just no telling. Motherfucker getting shot in the grocery stores. I mean, it's just. So, yeah, I know. Yeah. So I'm sitting there. So I went to go pick my daughter up from a game last night. I ain't gonna say where it was. But I'm sitting out there in the parking lot waiting on them to, finish the game. And all I hear is these young kids out cussing and fussing and hollering, girls, the boys, and these. Now you gotta think these middle school kids cussing out loud, beat F you, and it sounds like they're about to fight to where it almost leading to where gun action's gonna be involved. I'm looking, me, I'm looking all bag them in the truck.
What that comedian named T.K. Curtin?
Yeah, TK girl.
I'm like him. Who raised you?
Yeah.
Who raised you? See, we we looking at the kid, but let's look at the parent.
Mm-hmm.
Who raised you? You know what I'm saying? What made you think that you're gonna do? Because when I went through my situation, my parental guidance was going through their situation.
Mm-hmm.
So the guidance was gone when I was, because I had to come try to figure out how do I mend it back together.
Mm-hmm.
Because this person here, they gone off into the drug game deep.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They smoking or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But now I got to figure out how I can bring this back together. Ain't nobody do no damn
Yeah.
rules or how to do this.
Yeah.
I have no idea. A lot of these kids out here just confused,
Yeah.
don't know what to do. That's why I say, lads, mentoring is very important. People, if you got kids that you cannot deal with on a day-to-day basis, there's a lot of mentoring groups out here. Call one.
How did the mentor thing say?
Oh, it went great.
Yeah.
It went great.
Nice turnout.
It went great. You know what I'm saying?
Cool.
Need some more men, need many more men, and we working on getting some more women. But the thing is, getting involved. A lot of people just don't want to get involved. A lot of people don't want to. You say, hey man, come on down here and do this. They go the whole nother way. But they can sit up on the news. Oh, I don't know why. If you want to know why it's happening, get involved and say, okay, let's stop it from happening.
Yeah, you gotta.
I mean,
It's almost you have to entice us. You gotta tell them free whiskey, free food, and women down.
I mean,
Motherfucker line up around the corner for that.
yeah, but that ain't what you're there for.
I know. You gotta trick them.
When I went,
Trick me,
ain't no sense of tricking because they're gonna be there for nothing. My thing
Man,
is,
I thought you said the women.
yeah. When I went to the military, I went to the military to actually kill. I wanted to kill.
Yeah.
Because I felt like this country needs to be defended.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't like, oh, I'm just gonna go to the military to get a job. I wanted to make money, but I was actually getting out, sending this money back, and then my thought was, well, shit, if I get killed out here, that insurance will go to my mom.
Mm.
But I'm ready to go out here and I'm gonna pick up this pistol. I'm gonna do my thing, go out here and kill the enemy.
Yeah.
Okay. What I don't get right these dudes is they don't even understand the enemy. Who is the enemy?
Mm-hmm.
And the enemy is not in our neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so the enemy don't even come to our neighborhood with guns. So why do you have guns?
Dude, I look at us, I see the look in our faces. We hate us.
I mean,
The look be so.
I believe they just don't know each other. You know how you go to a family reunion and you got cousins all around, but you don't know none of them, and
Yeah.
you looking crazy, because you don't know nobody. Once we can get out here and start communicating with each other, talking to each other, building relationships again, then we get to know each other. Once we get to know each other, we can start milling around each other, and the fear will leave.
But let me ask you this. I hear what you say. I think they just don't know each other. But why, when we see any other race, we smiling and speaking and happy-go-lucky, they don't know them either. But they still got them speaking and dancing and smiling, you know what I'm saying? Jumping to attention.
Okay, let me ask you a question. If you're playing soccer
Okay.
on the team, your team jumping, and I'm playing football, which teams are you gonna be more adverse with? The soccer team or the football team?
Yeah, my team playing soccer.
Your team is soccer team.
So
Are
I'd be
you gonna,
more versed with the soccer.
with the soccer team,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
So we're playing in the same game. These people are another team. They're doing something else. We think that, from my perspective, all of us is in a barrel, like they say, crab in the barrel thing, and each one is trying to get out.
Gotcha.
And instead of helping, reaching back, I'm gonna get out, and I'm gonna come back, pull you out. The next man come pull the next man out.
Mm-hmm.
We sit up there hating. Oh, he think he gonna get out. She ain't gonna get out for me. Not understanding that holding you back, hold me back.
Yeah, I heard we compete more. I mean,
But
competition.
it's competition, but it's competition for what?
That's what I'm saying. Like,
What are you
why
competing
we
for?
competing? Like,
When it's enough to go,
yeah.
man, listen. What you say they trying to give $5 million apiece in San Francisco?
Oh yeah. They trying to get reparations, man. They started last year with a committee where they trying to get reparations in San Francisco for the black people.
So if we're competing, why are we not competing with San Francisco to get the reparations? Okay, why am I competing with you and your window wouldn't even come up? Or why are you competing with me when I ain't even have a car?
Yeah, like
These folks got millions and millions of dollars. If you come together and work within these cities
yeah,
to move forward,
yeah.
then we got to compete with each other because we don't have, your neighbor don't have no money. He can be a millionaire and be broke. He don't have no money.
And I agree. What I always say, when we sit and watch people sitting out in front of these stores in our community begging for money, and what I always say to you, why they ain't over in the white neighborhoods asking for money? They got the money over there. We just the brokers, them people sitting outside.
So why is white guys, white women in our neighborhood doing the same thing?
I think it's shit.
Because we're the most giving.
The most, yeah.
We don't even have,
But we're still giving.
but we're giving. Because we're waiting for God to give us a blessing. But the blessing comes when you take care of each other. That's how I look.
Before we get out of here, Ken Wright said, "What up, bro? Tim knows about keeping the faith. We've been there.
That's it.
Appreciate y'all following, man. Appreciate y'all, Ken. Look, man. Before we get out of here, you got anything you want to say, man?
Let's try to find ways where we can work together. I mean, first you start off in the house, and then you start off with a neighbor or a family member that's willing to work with, that's not in your house. But get together in your house, make that work first and foremost. And the Bible say go to your house first, then go to everybody else. Get your house together, and then from that point, when you got a good social relationship in your house, reach out to a neighbor or family member that you think can work with, or you try to work with. If that one don't work, try another. But find your tribe, find your people that you can work with, that can grow with you. Trying to make somebody grow with you ain't gonna work. Find people that going to grow with you. That's what's gonna work.
All right, man. I appreciate everybody joining us tonight, man. Look, we on here every Wednesday night at 7 p.m., man. Spread the word, man. Y'all come in and join the conversation, man. We love y'all, man. Peace out.
You know what I'm saying? Feel it.
Yeah, the hunt is on. Every step I take is with my gauge. I'm selling dope. I can't live on fucking minimum wage. A young black man, now you know what that means, G. A hard life, and ain't nobody hiring me. Too black, too strong for this fucking little system, man. No Uncle Tom, so I'm fucking up that little plan. So fucking